Good morning students. In the previous class, we all had discussed the questions of exercise 5.4 which were related to the types of angles only. Okay, acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, different types of angles whatever we have studied. Now we will start our new topic, that is perpendicular and perpendicular bisector. Okay. Now first of all, what is perpendicular? So if I will define this perpendicular in one word, then that is 90 degree. Means if two lines intersect in such a way that angle formed between them is 90 degree. Okay, when two lines intersect in such a way, now this is the lines, plus sign you can say. Okay, now this is one line and this is another line. They are intersecting in such a way that the angle formed is 90 degree. So if two lines intersect in such a way that angle formed between them is 90 degree, then lines are called perpendicular lines. Okay, then they will be called perpendicular lines, and this is the symbol for perpendicular. Okay, if like parallel we use this symbol and perpendicular we use this symbol. This symbol is for parallel. So when the angle formed between two lines is 90 degree, then the lines are said to be perpendicular lines. Now what is perpendicular bisector? Now if it is said perpendicular bisector, so the word perpendicular means that definitely it should have 90 degree. Now what does the word bisector means? Bisect. Bi means two. Sect means cut. Okay, means two equal cutting. So whenever supposingly this is a line AB and one line CD, not we should take it as line, not line. Line segment we have to take. Like this is line AB and this is line CD. Now this CD is intersecting AB at 90 degree, and if let this point as O. If this two are equal, like OA is equal to OB, if OA is equal to OB, okay, and this angle is also 90 degree, then the two lines, then AB and CD, then AB and CD are said to be perpendicular lines. Sorry, perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. Okay, or we can say CD is perpendicular bisector of AB. AB and CD are perpendicular lines, and CD is perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, so we can define in this way. Now I hope you have understood the difference between only perpendicular and perpendicular bisector. If it's only perpendicular, then you have to only search for 90 degree. If it's perpendicular bisector, then we have to search for 90 degree also, as well as that line should divide the given line in two equal parts. Now we will discuss the first question which is related to it, and it's related to the real example. Okay. Now the question is, which of the following are models for perpendicular lines? आपको कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स दिए हुए हैं, Now, which are the models for perpendicular line? First one, the adjacent edges of a tabletop. Okay, you can take this as table. Now, this is one side of it. These two are the adjacent sides of table. Okay, adjacent means साथ साथ. Opposite means आमने सामने. This we have discussed in basic geometrical ideas also. So the adjacent sides of a table, they form 90 degree. You can easily see your table also you can view. अगर इसको आप टेबल की सरफेस माने तो ये दोनों जो इसके एडजेसेंट साइड्स हैं, they are forming the angle 90 degree. So yes, they will form 90 degree. आपको पूछा है किस किस में बनेगा, which are examples of perpendicular lines. Now in second part, the lines of a railway track. अब रेलवे ट्रैक की लाइंस आप सबने देखी हैं, they are in this way. So are they perpendicular? No, they are not perpendicular. Similarly, third part, the line segment forming the letter L. Now draw this L. Definitely it is forming a 90 degree. Yes, it is perpendicular. Okay, now fourth part is D part, the letter V. The paths are in the form of A, B, C, D. A, B, C and D. The letter D, the letter V. V is forming an acute angle. It is not forming a right angle. So what we will write? No, it is not perpendicular. So only you have to say that which are perpendicular lines and which are not perpendicular lines by looking at the given example. Now similarly we will proceed for second question. I hope you all are clear with the concept that what is perpendicular and perpendicular bisector. So our next question is, now in question number 2, the question is that if let PQ be the perpendicular to the line segment XY. Let PQ, this is line PQ, be perpendicular to the line segment XY. Now the line segment is given, so we have to take it, yes, as in the form of line segment. Now let PQ, line segment PQ be perpendicular. Now they are only saying perpendicular means 90 degree. Okay, so PQ be the perpendicular to the line segment XY. Let PQ and XY intersect in the point A. मान लिया हमने that they are intersecting at the point A. Now what is the measure of angle PAY? It's obvious, it's very much clear कि अगर एक एंगल 90 डिग्री होगा then all the four angles are 90 degree. Why? They will be vertically opposite angle, so it will also be 90. They will form linear pair, so it will also be 90 degree. So what we will write? Therefore, angle PAY. Therefore, angle PAY is equal to 90 degree. Only this much answer is you have to write along with diagram. And diagram you have to draw by using pencil and scale only. No one will draw the diagram with pen. Now in question number 3, there are two set squares in your box. In your geometry box, you must have seen the set squares, which is in the form of triangles. These are the two kind of set squares which is available in your geometry box. Now, what are the measures of the angle that are formed at the corners? तो ये जो corners पे जो angle बन रहे हैं, what is its measure? क्या इसकी value होगी? Do they have any angle measure that is common? For that, you should have a complete knowledge of the set square. When you will look at that set square, then you will find out one set square is in the form of equilateral triangle, sorry, isosceles triangle. Okay, so this angle is 90 degree, so this angle is 45 degree, and this is also 45 degree. And in this case, this is not acute angle, this is right angle triangle, in which one angle is 60 degree and one angle is 30 degree. You can measure the angles of the set square which is present in your geometry box by using your protractor. Okay, but here I have explained you that what are the different kinds of protractor. Now the first thing they were asking, that what are the measures of their angles that are formed at the corner. Simply you can write the answer. The angles formed at the corner, जो भी corner, you can make this diagram also. Okay, this is first set square and this is second set square first and set square second. The angle formed at corner measures 90 degree. Okay, now the second thing they were asking, do they have any angle measure that is common? Yes, angle 90 degree is common in both set square. Then we will write yes, measure of angle 90 degree is common in both set squares. Okay, so this is your final answer which you can write. Nothing else they are asking. Do they have any angle measure that is common? That is only 90 degree. Now the next question, that is fourth one, is for that we have to draw the diagram, and the diagram is drawn in the form of a number line. Okay, 0 to 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 8. This is made, and at point 5, one perpendicular is made, and from point 1 the naming is given A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. E, F, G, H. So this is the diagram which is made in your textbook also. Now the question for A part is, fourth question A part, is CE equal to EG? क्या CE और EG इक्वल है? Yes, आपको दिख रहा है that CE को अगर आप, this is 1 unit, 2 unit, again 1 unit, 2 unit. So we will write CE is equal to EG is equal to 2 unit. Therefore, CE is equal to EG. Okay. Similarly, in B part, we can write yes, because they are asking is. So we will write yes, CE is equal to EG. Now in B part, does PE bisect CG? Where is PE? Okay, this line is P. This point is P on this perpendicular. Is PE bisect CG? CG यहां तक है. ओके, तो पूछ रहे क्या PE उसको बाइसेक्ट कर रहा है? यस, यस, E is midpoint of CG. अगर आप ध्यान से देखें तो C और G का मिड पॉइंट क्या है? E. Therefore, PE bisect. Bisect वर्ड का मतलब हमने सीखा था to cut in two equal parts. Bisect CG. Okay. Now for C part, identify any two line segment for which PE is the perpendicular bisector. आपको कोई भी देखो PE perpendicular तो है ही. PE is perpendicular for this whole line. Now we have to give any two examples for which PE is perpendicular bisector. एक तो एग्जाम्पल इसका CG ही हो गया, क्योंकि ये दोनों इक्वल भी हैं एंड परपेंडिकुलर तो है नहीं. सो वी कैन हैव मेनी मोर एग्जाम्पल्स. सी, PE is perpendicular bisector of, देखिए सबसे पहले PE परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर हम किसका ले सकते हैं? DF का. ऑफ DF, फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल ऑफ CG, दो यूनिट के गैप पे, फिर आप 3 यूनिट के गैप पे ले सकते हैं, दैट इज BH. So these 3 examples we can give that PE is the perpendicular bisector of DF, CG and BH. This was the C part. Now in D part, let me rub this question number 2. Here I will do 4th question, D part, because in D also 3 things have been asked: first, second and third. In the first they are asking, are these true? हमें true or false बताना है. Okay, A part, AC is greater than PG. AC कितने यूनिट का है? 1 और 2 यूनिट. ग्रेटर देन FG कितने यूनिट का है? 1 यूनिट का. सो इट इज ट्रू. AC हमारा 2 यूनिट का था, FG इज ओनली 1 यूनिट. सो AC इज ग्रेटर देन FG, ट्रू. सेकेंड पार्ट, CD is equal to GH. CD also 1 unit and GH also, CD also 1 unit and GH also 1 unit. So again it's true. In last part they are asking BC ये कितने यूनिट का है? 1 यूनिट का है. is less than EH, और EH कितने यूनिट का है? 3, 1, 2 और 3. So again it's true. BC is less than EH. So in this way, I think you all have understood how we can use the concept of perpendicular and perpendicular bisector while doing our questions. And this 4th one was the most important question, which you have to see again and again to understand it in a better way. But when you will start putting your fingers on the points, and then you will be able to analyze the shape in your mind, then you will be able to answer the questions easily. Okay, so you can complete this exercise 5.5 as per your understanding, and the next topic we will start in our next class. Thank you, students.